So what I'm going to try and do is zone out and just concentrate on this rather than my usual ramble. At least I'm hoping I can zone out. We'll see. So, as you recall, what I did to make these retainers was I used just a standard hole punch. Punch those out of the 1/64 birch ply. So all I had to do to make the decal fit around it was use the same hole punch on the decal. Just locate this area right here that I wanted to punch out, and you can see that worked out nicely. There's no, accumulation of air build up around that. We just used the credit card to push the air out towards the billet, or whatever you want to call that, and that took care of it. So I think that's a nice result. Anyway, we're moving along on the decals. The large decals are going to be, a thing. There are lots of opportunity for air to catch and bubbles to be formed and all that negative stuff. Now that is definitely a problem whether you're doing vinyl peel and stick decals or water slide. The larger the decal, the bigger the challenge to get it clean and neat and tidy. As far as from the standpoint of bubbles, right? Not from the standpoint of water, but from the standpoint of bubbles. Yes, I'm making fun of someone when I say that. You all know. So here I am already talking. I need to shush and get this properly situated. Oh, I think that might be it. I think that's still a little bit of an angle there. Dang it. You don't want any angle on your dangle. Now that is where we want to be. Okay. See, looking over the top, I don't know, can you see over the top? We should be fair and balanced. Yes, I'm making fun of a certain network. Okay, that's enough levity. So, we're getting those situated. You see the Gilmore on the out on the hood there. We got our reg number on the rudder. We'll be putting the control surface demarcation lines. I'll put those on before we get our clear coat on here. I did want to get the decals on. In this case, none of the decals lap the control demarcation lines. If they did, I'd have those on. You know what? I'd have them on it after the decals anyway. And so never mind. All right, we've got, well, we're going to finish up the tail here, and we'll be done with the fuselage. And then we'll go on to the wings and the big decals. And I can show you the rough cowling. I haven't done any touch-up to it. It needs a little. It needs a lot. But I think overall we got everything aligned the way we wanted. We got the paint on in a manner that is consistent with the way it should look. That's just a fancy way of saying I think I got it aligned over the nose of the cowling and along the sides of the cowling, and definitely at the alignment point to the fuselage. I think we got that. So those are the major points. You can't, nobody's perfect, and I probably least of all. But it's good, and it's a point of acceptability that allows, at least for any touch-up that I need to do, is worthwhile. I'm not wasting my time trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear, if that's alright to use that quaint homily or whatever they call those. Use country terms. Let's see, do I have that right? Yeah, it's right. It's right. It's right enough. It's good. I'm gonna call that good. Oh, got a little bubble. Bubble alert. Put the credit card on it. See if I can push it out. Oh, hails bells. If it ain't one thing, it's your mother. Well, we'll probably have to use a needle and vent that one. Let the air out that way. That's a bubble, alright. Pushing on it with my thumb is only going to damage the skin of the airplane, so we don't want to do that. So, got one area there we need to take a needle to. That's alright. I'll probably find others, and I'm sure those large decals are going to give me fits too, so. I don't think I'll do those with the camera rolling because, honestly, I don't. If I'm not 100% invested concentration-wise, I'll regret it. So this set's a little higher than the reg. I would have thought it was directly opposed, but it's actually sitting higher. Let me see. I think that's low in the front. I'm going to come up just a little bit. Oh, did we? Let me look. That's not quite aligned with the other decals, so just need to come up a scotch. A scotch. Our center line here, right? Yeah. So on the imagery I have, where it says Air Service Corp, the lower line of text there should be center line with this decal here. And I think we've got that now, so that should be